first, let's get to Chelsea. And the head coach, Frank Lampard, has told us that Fikayo Tomori does have a long-term future at Stamford Bridge. We're going to hear from Frank Lampard in just a moment. AC Milan are the team that are probably going to be coming in for him. Let's hear from Lampard on Tomori now.
He absolutely has a long-term future at this club. We'll see if and when he goes on loan. There's an absolute long plan for Fikayo in my head about his career here, and if it's to go and play games, it will be to absolutely enhance his personal development, hopefully help whatever team he goes to, because that will come hand in hand and come back to us a better player.
So Lampard says that Tomori has a long-term future at the club, but what about his short-term future, Michael?
Yeah, interest from AC Milan, looking to make an approach for Tomori, according to Sky in Italy. Obviously, top of the league, of course, Serie A as well, looking to secure a loan with an option, not obligation, an option to buy. We understand as well that Premier League clubs are interested in the player too. So, yeah, interest from Italy. Quite a glamorous loan as well, potentially.
Interesting sign for Milan, isn't it, as well? It's the top of the league, but it's really tight at the top, and they recently lost to Juventus as well. Big part of their success this season has been the partnership between Simon Kjær and Alessandro Romagnoli at the centre-back, but they can't rely on them all the time. Fikayo Tomori could come in and really sort of improve that squad. So you look at Milan's next few games as well. Cagliari, Atalanta will be difficult, but Bologna, Crotone, Spezia. These are games Milan can't, drop points if they're actually going to win the title. So that's why they're probably keen to get Tomori in sooner rather than later, because this is actually weirdly a crucial time for Milan if they're going to win if they are actually going to win the league. And
Tomori's played under Lampard at both Chelsea and Derby. He's a player he knows well.
Absolutely. I mean, it was interesting listening to Frank Lampard there. It was more of an insistence. He's not going anywhere permanently. He values him. I think we've got a graphic for you to see now. As you mentioned, Dave, he played under him at Derby. He trusts him massively. He had him last season. If you look at that, let's talk about, hasn't played, was it one start since February, I was saying as well. 47 times at Derby under Lampard. And so, I mean, clean sheets as well, pretty impressive for Derby as well. They only just missed out on promotion, didn't they, losing that playoff final? What sticks out for you here?
Weirdly, it's what's not there, which is Derby feels like a long time ago to me for Fikayo Tomori. Fikayo Tomori was in the England squad last season. Like I said, one Premier League start since February last year, 45 minutes in the Premier League this season. If I was Tomori, I'd be maybe not annoyed, but maybe concerned. These 4 months could have been crucial for him trying to stake a place in the Euros, for example. And if England are going to play 3 centre-backs at the Euros, Gareth Southgate might take 4, maybe even 5 centre-backs. Well, he's behind Maguire, Stones, Cody, Keane, Mings, and Kyle Walker could play there as well. That's a lot of competition. And Tomori needs to come in and show that he's up to that level and he's in form ahead of June.
Well, Maddie CFC on Twitter has got in touch with us this morning. You can do as well. #TransferTalk. He says, I hope this Milan move will benefit Tomori and Chelsea, he says, in the long run. And it's interesting, the option to buy. You would think that if Frank Lampard said that he has a long-term future, whether Chelsea would prefer a straight loan for Tomori.
That's what you think. And I thought the most interesting part of what Frank Lampard was saying is, I have a plan for him. As Michael said, he's a player he's known for a while. Had him at Derby as well as last season as well. So he is insistent that he's a part of Chelsea's future. But it's interesting for me because they've got, one of the best centre-backs in the last 10 years, and Thiago Silva playing at centre-back, and Fikayo Tomori in training will be learning from him, but isn't on the pitch at the moment. So he just needs game time, doesn't he? Let's be brutally honest.